In this class, I am going to explain the catchment. What do you mean by a catchment? Say, for example, it is a water shed. It is a watershed, or you may able to call a basin. Means the presence of water. Watershed means whether it is a streams or whether it is a ponds, whether it is a lakes or whether it is a rivers. Where this water comes from? That is the main question. Okay. See, here what I am going to do is, I have written a watershed. Where the water is coming, you just see, you just assume it is a tributaries. It is a tributaries. Okay. You just assume it is just like a branches. What is this? It is a substreams. We call it as substreams, and it is called as mainstream. It is called as mainstream. Means if the water means if the precipitation occurs, what happens? The water will comes on the surface. That is with respect to the streams, and completely the water will going to store in this area, means that is in the basin. This is called as watershed. This is called as watershed. Means what happens in the time of the precipitation, the water will be flown in the surface runoff, and with respect to the substreams, it is called as the watershed. I am going to give an example. Okay. Say for example, if there is a Kaveri river basin. In Kaveri river basin, say you just imagine it is a mainstream. It is a mainstream. Okay. Let us assume this is the catchment area. This is a catchment area. Let us assume it is a Kaveri. Okay. If the rain occurs in this part, automatically we call it as substreams. The substreams is joining to the mainstream. Okay. Say for example, if there is a Marikeri. If the rain occurs, what happens? The water will going to flow in the streams, that is the substreams. Ultimately, it reaches to the mainstream. Okay. Or else you can able to see it is a Sakleshpura. Sakleshpura. If the rain occurs, the water will going to have the runoff. It is also called substreams. You may ask a question. Why is there is only a substreams? If you just imagine, if there is a Virajpet area, if there is a rain occurring, this will go and reaches. This is again the substream. Okay, substream is reaching towards to the substream. Here we are going to record this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3 numbering, or else vice versa. If we are going to call the mainstream as 1, substream as 2, substream 3. Similarly, you get able to see if there is a Gonikopa. What happens if there will be a rain occur, the surface, the catchment. Here all which is always called as the catchment. Or else if you consider if it is somewhere around Assam, Goru Dam, again the water will going to penetrate. See what happens here, it is making a channels. Here it is making a channels. Substreams into substreams. Ultimately, it will reach us to the mainstream, and complete mainstreams, the water will going to stored in particular basin. This Kaveri river basin is also called as the watershed. It is also called as a watershed. So this is the component of the catchment. See where the rain is occurring. The rain is occurring, that is in the Talkaveri area. The rain is occurring in the Marikeri area. The rain is occurring in the Sakleshpur area. The rain is occurring in Virajpet, entire Kodagu district. that is all considered as the catchment, that will flow in this surface. The water will going to flow in the surface. It is called as the surface runoff. Ultimately, there will be a streams, substreams. All substreams will going to reach us to the main stream to fulfill this river basin, this watershed. This is called as the catchment. This is very important with respect to the thing. We can able to see. The question is if you can able to see how the Kaveri river, KRS is getting filled. It is not only if there would be a rain from Talkaveri, the flow of water may be less. If in this entire area, say for example in this entire area, if the rainfall is more, automatically what happens, all substreams and the main streams will get enriched to make the maximum level of water, means the flow of that is in the Q6. If you just assume, if there is no water from this area, automatically what happens, the water, means the flow of water will be minimum. This is the concept of the catchment. Thank you.